Traffic rules for roads. Fuck. Road safety rules to follow. The following are 10 simple yet basic rules that you should follow which will help you to keep safe. Firstly, know your signs and traffic lights. Secondly, find and make use of crossroads and pedestrian crossings. Thirdly, follow the signs indicating the allocated routes when using a bicycle. Fourthly, stop, observe, and then cross. Number 5, listen for any signs of danger. Number 6, do not run across roads. Number 7, always use sidewalks. Number 8, do not allow any part of your body to hang outside of the vehicle you are traveling in. And number 9, use the protective gear and clothes. Lastly, use a seatbelt and lock the doors when in a vehicle. The following are simple yet basic, once again, signs that you should know which are crucial. Under number 1, the first figure is a yield sign, which is usually for vehicles to follow, and this means that you should be cautious, stop slightly before continuing just in case there are other vehicles on the road. Secondly is a school pedestrian crossing. This is also for vehicles and shows that there is a pedestrian crossing that children may use ahead. As a student or a learner yourself, this is the crossing that you should use. Thirdly is the stop sign, which is self-explanatory. And fourthly, you have a traffic robot light. Clearly shown, the red means stop, yellow means slow down, and green means go. Under number 2, you have find and make use of crossroads and pedestrian crossings. These are crossings that are made for pedestrians specifically so that you can cross safely and cars will wait for you to pass. The first image gives a zebra crossing, which is found on most roads, and the second one is a traffic light that is found at crossroads, When the red man is lit up, you should not cross, and when the green one is lit up, you should. Thirdly, you should follow the signs indicating the allocated routes when using a bicycle. The bicycle sign with the red ring around it means that cyclists are not allowed. The color red is usually used to prevent and show warning, whilst the blue bicycle shows that cyclists are allowed. Under number 4, you have stop, observe, and then cross. In case you do not have a pedestrian crossing or a crossroad, you may find that you have to cross in the middle of a road or a road that does not have any markings. In such a case, you should first stop at the curb and not on any part of the road. Secondly, observe your surroundings by looking to your left and then to the right for any oncoming vehicles. If there are vehicles heading towards you, wait for them to pass, check again for any other vehicles, and if there aren't any, cross quickly. Under number 5, you have listen for any signs of danger. When crossing a road, you should also listen for any signs of oncoming cars. The following sounds may indicate that there is a vehicle approaching and you should steer clear of the road. The first is a hooter and the second a running engine. This can be a loud sound or a soft sound. If you hear the sound of a hooter or engine getting louder and realize it is approaching you, you should not cross, even if you cannot see the vehicle. Under number 6, you have always use sidewalks. In almost all areas, excluding some residential areas and exceptions, there are sidewalks available for pedestrians to use. You should always use the sidewalks that are provided as they are the safest route that you can take. Under number 7, it says you should not ever run across a road. You should under no circumstance run across the road, as you will not be able to see any potential danger and have a very high chance of getting injured. This is a common way that accidents happen, as cars cannot stop in time for the pedestrian, or the pedestrian does not see the car in time. Number 8 says you should not allow any part of your body to hang outside of a vehicle you are traveling in. Letting parts of your body hang out of a moving vehicle puts you in danger of getting injured by other passing objects, as well as getting severely injured in an accident. Number 9, use the correct protective gear and clothing. If you are cycling, make sure that you wear your helmet and knee guards at all times. Ensure that you have reflector lights on your bicycle. If you are walking, wear comfortable shoes and bright clothes. Number 10, use the seatbelt and lock the doors when in a vehicle. This is the safest way and a common rule that every kid should learn. Consolidation phase of the lesson. Drivers of cars may put you in danger by the following ways: drinking and driving, texting and driving, disobeying road signs, driving through red robots. When you are walking or cycling on or across the road, you will put yourself in danger by the following things. Number 1, crossing when the light is red for pedestrians. Number 2, ignoring the sound of approaching cars. Number 3, not wearing a helmet and proper clothing. Number 4, crossing in the middle of a road instead of at the pedestrian crossing. And number 5, not looking both ways before crossing. What happens when you do not follow the rules whilst using a road? It is very important to know that if you do not follow the rules when using roads, whether you are a pedestrian, cyclist, or driver, you will end up in an accident, which I'm sure everyone knows is not a pleasant thing. Accidents can result in serious injuries which can affect you all your life. It is also very difficult to deal with the death of someone that you love. And so, in order to avoid an accident, be sure to follow all the rules.